In human terms, the Earth could at one time have been described as an athlete, perfectly balanced, lean, fit, fully and continually able to deal with whatever demands were made of it. Sadly, our planet now appears more like a contender whose best days are behind it, gasping for air, struggling to stay competitive, and looking increasingly out of form. The analogy is a poignant one. Just as an overweight human must work twice as hard to achieve fitness, even with a serious program, so must our planet work even harder to redress the balance that has been lost, and without a coherent program to follow. One thing is for certain: if we are to reverse the damage, we must all play our part. And the part we can play has now been clearly spelt out in a new book, Fighting Globesity. A simple manual full of straightforward, real-world advice on how a fitter you can lead directly to a healthier world.
We've used the word globesity as an analogy. It's not just for the whole obesity epidemic. The book is a lot about how to succeed with exercise and diet, but we've also used it as an analogy for the wider overconsumption that's going on in the world. What's motivated us to write it is really ecological issues rather than our own sort of backyard of fitness and diet.
For two concerned New Zealanders, Philip and Dr. Jackie Mills, global sustainability is the most important issue we as human beings now face. Philip and Jackie are the most influential couple in the international exercise industry. Dr. Jackie Mills is a specialist in nutritional medicine with multidisciplinary expertise in areas as diverse as obstetrics and dance. Philip Mills is an ex-international track athlete, New Zealand's 2004 Entrepreneur of the Year. Their personally designed fitness programs can be found in 11,000 gyms around the world and include Body Pump, the world's largest branded exercise class.
We start from the territory that we know, which is around the global obesity epidemic, and we've written a book which is partly about how to succeed long-term in your life with exercise and with diet, but we've really tied that into the whole green message. We've come from the bigger point of view of the overconsumption of the world and the fact that we're running out of all sorts of natural resources and producing far too much waste, of course, the biggest part of which is the global warming gases that are such a big concern. And so we've come up with a little bit of a unique theory that ties your own personal health in with sustainability.
Their new book, Fighting Globesity, passionately articulates how maintaining and enhancing our own fitness as individuals can have a direct and beneficial effect on our planet. This is not merely for the fitness guru or greenie. It is a provocative, inspirational read for everyone. A practical, robustly researched guidebook full of simple, attainable steps we can all take and choices we can make to lessen our demands on our planet. Even more importantly, it can show us how to claw back some of the ground we have collectively lost. Fighting Globesity is gaining increasing traction for its positive, can-do approach to planetary fitness.
Philip and Jackie Mills have built the Les Mills fitness brand into a global player, a huge success story. Now they've written a book called Fighting Globesity to show how being a fit person can mean we have a fit planet.
A couple of years ago, I would have been a typically conservative business person that would have been probably anti a lot of green issues, but it's become so apparent the size of the problem. The whole food industry has a huge ecological impact, how it's produced, and when we eat whole foods that are the product of sustainable agriculture, it is much healthier for the planet, but it's also much healthier for us. Ride your bike to work or walk to work, that's a fantastic thing. You know, it's fantastic for the environment. We've got to get the cars off the road, but it's also great for your health. You can give kids up to a third of their time in school and their academic doing exercise, and their academic performance won't suffer. Their health will improve, their social adaptivity will improve, their ability to get jobs when they finish school. Yeah. You know, it's really something that we've gone off on the wrong track on, that I think governments worldwide need to change school curriculum. This whole obsession with academic competitiveness is not very good for our society, and we need to get the junk food out of schools. We've tried to make the message entertaining, we've tried to make it a positive one, to say, look, this is how you can make a difference, and in doing so, this is going to improve your own life. It's going to improve your own health, it's going to improve, actually in the long term, your own finances, all of these things. So we've tried to make it simple and practical and a fun read for people.
So this is our view of not only how to be successful with exercise, on a long-term basis, or how to be successful with your diet, but also this is our view of the things that you can do to green your life, to green your mode of transport, to green your home, to green your business, to green your government. That, you know, if we really care about what our children are going to inherit, not just the quality of life that they're going to have, but even whether they are going to be able to exist in as little as a few decades from now, we have no choice but to act on this stuff. Everybody has to do whatever they can.
If any single thing should be learned from this important new book, it is that through our own individual choices, we can make a difference. For our increasingly overburdened world, this realization and this book could not have come at a better time.